Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Do we want to come a little bit closer to the stage? I don't bite, promise. Please come on closer. Hi everyone. Hope you're doing well and welcome to the first ever Leeds Kent election. So yeah, I would just like to welcome you all to the first ever Leeds Kent elections. Thank you so much for coming. It's great to see you here to witness the election of our new leadership team for 23-24. Before we move on to the results of the elections, I'd like to first thank all the staff at Kent Union for helping put together such a huge project. I'm really proud to be leading on this work, and it wouldn't be possible without such a fabulous team behind me. So thank you so much to Kent. I'd also like to thank Student Media, who are doing a live broadcast tonight just over here. So please don't stand in front of the camera, anyone. You have been warned. But yes, thank you so much for holding the debates and hosting Results Night Live. It's been incredible and an honour to work with you and watch you develop your skills and your knowledge throughout this elections period. And most of all, I would like to thank all of the candidates who have your commitment and determination with campaigning has been renowned, and thank you so much for everything you do. And I hope that whatever the results tonight, you take away something good from this whole experience. And most of all, I would love to say a massive thank you to students who turned up to vote and had your voices heard in the first ever Leeds Kent elections. This has resulted in 1,540 voters and over 10,000 votes cast. The candidates have been campaigning hard around campus, and I think we should take a moment to give them a round of applause to the candidates and recognise their teams and their hard work. On our running order tonight, we will be announcing the new leadership team, which is incredibly important. As elected officers, they represent 18,000 students and are the team leaders of our organisation. Thank you. The voting system that we use at Kent Union and most other students' union is called a single transferable vote. It's a system a number of votes that a candidate has to reach in order to be elected. If candidates do not meet the quota, we will allocate second and third choice votes, and so on until one candidate reaches the quota. But before we announce any candidates, we want to give you an update on the student priorities and the NUS referendum. So firstly, student priorities. The student priorities are what the new officer team in Kent Union will be working on the upcoming academic year. 834 students took part in voting in the student priorities, and these priorities are as followed. And we are taking the top two with the most votes, which are as follows. So, mental health and wellbeing, improved mental health support with 343 votes, and better mental health support with 289 votes. For representation and transparency, deliver equality, diversity and inclusion with 284.8 votes, and better transparency with 286 votes. Thanks. Campus facilities and community experience, preparing for life after university with 312 votes, and improving learning and social facilities with 236.68 votes. The cost of living. The cost of living, which is lower costs on campus with 562 votes, and employability prospects with 252.75 votes. And last but not least, academic improvement, improved workload and deadlines with 261 votes, and ensure quality teaching and course content with 222.7 votes. Thank you everyone who voted in this year's student priorities. We look forward to working with the new team to deliver these in the upcoming academic year. Now for the NUS referendum. We've had 997 students partake in this referendum. The question was asked whether students wanted Kent Union to renew its membership with the NUS UK. 756 students voted yes to renew our membership with NUS UK. 239 students voted no, and there was 2 spoiled ballots. Thank you to the campaign teams for your hard work and campaigning alongside the Leeds Kent elections. We'll be starting tonight by announcing the Vice President Postgraduate Experience. This will be followed by the Vice President Student Engagement, Vice President Welfare and Community, Vice President Academic Experience, and then finally we'll be announcing the next junior president. So our first officer result will be Vice President Postgraduate Experience. The candidates are Ben, and Ron. Please show your appreciation for our candidates today. So for this election, there were 1,156 votes cast. The quota to be elected is 578. In round one, Ben has received 1,000 votes. Ron has received 150 votes. Ben has reached the quota and is duly elected your Vice President.
Very briefly. Okay, so Ron's going to be really disappointed by this. He did an excellent job campaigning. I think he deserves a round of applause at the very least. So if you have that, no, I think it's very short and sweet. Thank you to the amazing staff and students that come out to vote, and to my wonderful campaign team that have helped me through this process, and also the last one. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful night, and good luck to the rest of the candidates.
Hello and good evening. Welcome to the election night, and this is, of course, your incumbent and winner of Vice President of Postgraduate Experience, Ben. How's it feel to be here again tonight?
Brilliant, genuinely brilliant. It is
It's quite the difference from the by-election. Certainly, I mean, I was sort of sat around my TV with my brilliant team last time. This time, sort of in front of the stage and everything. It's wonderful, but it feels incredible, and I'm really, really glad that I get to continue to support the postgraduate community for another year. It's gonna, fingers crossed, be another good year.
I look forward to it. So, how's your night going to be looking tonight? What's after this?
So after this, I think there is perhaps we're going out with, I think, a few of the other candidates, having some drinks and generally celebrating or commiserating the evening, but making sure, well, hopefully that everyone's just content regardless of the result, if it went in their favour or not. But it's going to be good fun. Lots of laughter, lots of fun, and perhaps a few drinks.
Trip to Woody's, eh?
It's a music night, actually. Is I think the direct plan. One of the candidates for academic experience is going to be performing on
really?
stage. Yeah, Matt's planning to perform. Absolutely fine, to be honest. I'm pleased to see the huge turnout we have for the NUS. It was incredibly satisfying to have that many students and really to see that level of passion. And the results speak for themselves in the sense that, yes, 100%, it's very clear that there is a massive majority of yes. And I plan to stick to exactly what I said during the debates and exactly what I said before, that I will now back NUS, make sure there's no more referendums, certainly during my time and hopefully after. And make sure I put myself forward to be an NUS delegate. First plans as of Monday, perhaps after a slight recovery this weekend, is to message both the Labour Society and some of the kind of key advocates for the Yes campaign and speak to them and see how I can best sort of support the NUS, support them, and support their kind of everything moving forward.
So I guess, like, being an incumbent, you can like have future plans already in effect. What is like number one thing you're looking forward to over the next like 6 months, a year?
Absolutely. Number one thing, without a shadow of a doubt, has to be the deep dive into PG ILPs that I'll be conducting with student support and wellbeing. Whilst I think it's probably one of the most important issues that I'll engage with. A lot of stuff I've done before has been around community building or making sure that the sort of academic experience is as positive as it can be. So working on something that's going to affect the well-being and is quite a huge issue, especially amongst our PhD students that don't have adequate support in place. I'm really, really quite looking forward to diving into that and getting into it. And I luckily had a response, I believe, today from SSW to get kickstarted on that. So fingers crossed, it should be very much in the horizon and should see results hopefully within the next year.
Sounds great, Ben. Well, I guess, do you have anything else to say to, I guess, you're waiting like voters, I guess?
Well, I suppose the last thing is just short and sweet. It's very much the slogan that I've ran on is Ben will back you, and that is something that I will genuinely stick to and uphold to. So if there is a student, usually postgraduates, but even if not postgraduates, hopefully I can signpost you to the right place. I will do my best to support and help you on the issues that matter to you, and that's something that I genuinely want to make a core of both my current position before it runs out and then the now extra year that's added on top.
Damn, it sounds like a great year going forward, and of course you have like the summer plans as well.
Yes,
do you want to go quickly into that a little bit?
Oh, the PG summer, of course. I'll keep it very short and sweet. The PG summer is something I'm incredibly excited for. We actually have the first official planning meeting because it's sort of planned within the Student Experience Committee. I believe that comes up next Wednesday. So fingers crossed, we should see, once those plans are solidified, events will start popping up. I'm so excited and so hopeful that is going to be everything I envisioned it. So fingers crossed. There's a lot of divisional support. There's going to be some exciting employability events. Lots of fun events too, of course.
Anything in particular in the fun events category?
Oh, so I don't want to say anything officially on the record, but certainly, for example, I know last year there was a postgraduate Thought Park trip, which was quite fantastic. I went on it myself. So it will be hopefully repeating things like that. You know, day trips. With June focused on employability and progression, August focused on well-being and kind of making sure everyone's as positively supported as they can be during dissertation periods for our PGTs, and just the August period where not much is going on for our PhD students. July is where I really want to make sure there's a lot of day trips around, lots of things on campus. I ultimately want to make it like a sort of
welcome week for postgraduates spread over that month, where they can just have life on the campus, because July is really boring if not. So it'd be nice to actually see some passion, some life, some actual reason to be a postgraduate at Kent is the goal of this summer.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations again on winning. We're going to hand you back off, and we'll be back.
Hello, welcome back. We are back with our next result. So, now we will see the results for the Vice President Student Experience. Your candidates are Tony and Ron. There were 1,174 votes cast. The quota to be elected is 587. In round one, Tony received 1,056 votes. Ron received 118 votes. Tony has passed the quota and is duly elected your VP.
Let's make it happen! What are they doing?
Hi, we're here with the brand new Vice President of Student Engagement, Tony. Tony, how are you feeling about winning tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good.
That's amazing. So, what are your plans for tonight? You just won. What's the outlook looking like tonight?
I'm going to NXT, of course. I'm going to party. I'm just going to celebrate with everyone else who's been elected.
Oh, amazing to hear. I guess I want to hear what you're looking forward to over your next year as being VP. Let's hear it.
I'm looking forward to making big changes. I want to integrate the campuses so badly. And I just want to make sure that everybody has as good an experience as I have. So that's definitely one.
So with that plan of integration, what is the outset? Are you going to just Medway integration into Canterbury, or how you envision this plan?
I want to highlight the benefits of both campuses. So I don't just want Medway people to come over here. I want Canterbury students to see the benefits of going to Medway because they have a lot there. I just don't think has been highlighted yet.
Well, I guess I'm going to give you the opportunity to talk about why you ran, what you're looking forward to, and just say hello to, I guess, your electorate, really.
Well, first, I'd like to say thank you so much for voting. The main thing I'm looking forward to is obviously integrating both of the campuses, but I definitely can't wait to work with all of the amazing people, all of the amazing candidates. I can't really wait to, I guess, talk to students on a one-to-one level and definitely showcase transparency between the union and students.
Thank you so much. So, NXT, anything? How's the standard night look for you? Is it just like you and the mates, or what?
Me, the mates, the students, partying, enjoying, having fun. Exactly.
Well, I guess, do you have anything else that you would like to add?
Just thank you. I'm just excited.
Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight, and we'll be on with you later. Thank you so much.
welcome back to the next leadership election result. Okay, so we're moving on to the next election result, which is Vice President Welfare and Community. The candidates are Bill, Shivali, Tom, and Ron. Please show some appreciation for your welfare and community candidates. There were 1,194 votes cast, and the quota to be elected is 597. In round one, Bill received 335 votes, Shivali received 305 votes, Tom received 524 votes, and Ron received 30 votes. With no candidate reaching the threshold, Ron and Shivali are eliminated and the votes transferred. The new quota is now 538.5. In round two, Bill received 450 votes and Tom received 627 votes. Tom has passed the threshold and is duly elected your Vice President.
Can you hear me? Yeah. I just want to say thank you to Emily, Nikita, Ethan, Laura, Jonah for helping me out, Keris, Christina, Zed for helping me out. All of the support, it's been amazing. I really can't believe it. Thank you everyone, all the students who voted for me again. I really, really appreciate it. Another year of me. I hope I can deliver a lot more for students this year, and I promise I can. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I love you all.
Hi guys, it's Shaw, the moderator again, and I just want to say congratulations, Tom.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So I've got a couple of questions to ask you. Number one, well, you were already VP Welfare last year.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do this year? How do you plan to build on what you have done the previous year?
Yeah, I think most importantly, like when I spoke to a lot of sports groups and societies, I think they have a lot of welfare officers, but they don't feel like they have the right skills and knowledge to be able to support their members. So the first thing I want to do is support them and have more wellbeing training and support for those to be able to empower their members and support them better. So that's the very first thing I want to do. But I think I ran this campaign very much not necessarily on my own agenda, but more about my skills and qualities that would make me best for the role. And that's kind of why I left it kind of blank on what my priorities were, because I want to be led by students.
Okay, thank you. How do you feel about winning? Were you expecting it?
I felt quite confident as the votes came in, and I had kind of endorsements, but you never know. And I really think the other candidates kept me on my toes the whole time, and they were doing great campaigns, and honestly I really congratulate them on all their kind of work and dedication and their enthusiasm, and I hope that I can listen to their voices, because they were great candidates, they had great ideas and great experiences.
Thank you. Now, one last question. What are you doing tonight?
Who knows, honestly, at this point I feel a bit like, I've had a few drinks here and there, but it's about celebrating everyone, and even those who've lost. I think that it's really important that we listen to them and we kind of cheer them on. It's a hard time for them, I can imagine, and I've been there. I ran 2 years ago during COVID, and I know what it's like to lose, so I've been there, I've done that. But there's always next year, you can run again, you can stay for a master's, and they have great ideas, and I'd love to be able to work with them, to support them, to put those ideas into practice.
Okay. Thank you. This was Shaw, your moderator, and I welcome Tom as VP Welfare. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the next result. Okay, welcome back to the next result. Sorry again. So now for the results of Vice President Academic Experience. The candidates are Lewis, Matthew, Samantha, Shania, and Ron.
Let's go, Ron!
Please show your appreciation for our academic experience candidates. There were 1,138 votes cast, and the quota to be elected is 569. Pack it in. In round one, Lewis received 134 votes. Matthew received 496 votes. Samantha received 61 votes. And Shania received 389 votes. Ron has received 58 votes. With no one reaching the threshold, Sam, Lewis and Ron are eliminated and votes transferred. The new quota is now 517.5. In round two, Matthew has received 589 votes. Shania has received 446 votes. Matthew has passed the threshold and is duly elected to the Vice President of
I honestly didn't expect this, so I'm not really particularly prepared, but thank you. Honestly, thank you. Thank you to Emily as part of my campaign team, truly. Thank you to Faraday, wherever you are. You're small, so it's hard to see you. Thank you to all the rest of my campaign team who weren't able to make it to here today. Thank you to my mum for supporting me forevermore. Greatest teammate you could ever have on your side. And thank you to all of you for, I guess, believing in me. And hopefully I can try and prove this at some point in the future. Thank you. And also, I have to say, thank you to Elise, thank you to Shania, thank you to all of my competition, because this has been a really wholesome experience in a way that I didn't really expect it to be. And we've always been quite supportive of each other in such a way that, I don't know, we're family.
Yes!
Thank you. And also, if any of you are free after 9 o'clock at about 9:20, by all means turn up to Woody's, because I might be playing there. So yeah, have fun.
Okay, guys. Hello. I am joined by our new VP Academic Experience, Matthew Van Gura. How are you feeling, Matthew?
Starstruck, nervous as hell, impossibly humbled, if I may say so. I'm so happy, and there's a lot of pressure on my shoulders now in the fact that so many people believe in me and believe that I have the capacity to do something. And now the pressure's on me to actually do it. I'm excited for the opportunity, but I'm in awe. Truly, I didn't expect this at all.
Well, yeah, congratulations. I know this is a role, but means quite a lot to you. So, what would you say? Do you think is the very first thing you intend to do in your new role as VP Academic Experience?
The very first thing that I want to do is take stock of the opinions and the statuses of students working within the academic societies, the student unions themselves that are separate from Kent Union, to try and... I'm an anthropologist by heart, so I work by ethnography. I have to understand how students are feeling, how students are thinking, what they want from me, so that I can best take that and put it in, translate it in a way that the university can't argue against, and fight them for it, fight for their case, if that makes sense. So that's my first step.
Well, yeah. I mean, first step is going to be a big one. Where do you see yourself a year from now? What do you think will be the biggest change that you'll have done?
Hopefully a healthier sleeping pattern, but no. A year from now, I hope to leave the University of Kent and the way in which the university treats its students in a way that's a little bit more in the students' favour. I hope that students that are studying here don't see it as a task that sucks their soul, but they see it as something that they actually enjoy and they want to work towards. I hope that students have the time to be able to actually embellish and enjoy the rest of the university experience beyond just I need to get good grades or I'm dedicated to the society or whatever. And obviously in the current time that we're living, it's mostly based around I don't have money, which I can definitely speak to. But yeah, no, I hope to be able to be in the position that the university and students respect me in a year's time, because I've managed to find the perfect, well, perfection's a myth, but the right kind of middle ground to be able to both appease those that have voted for me and also the university who are putting trust in me as part of this position that I am now elected as part of, which is very strange to say.
Well, thank you very much, Matthew. Congratulations, honestly. Yep.
Thank you.
You should feel very, very proud. And yeah, welcome to the role.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So it's the one that you've all been waiting for. It's Kent Union President for 2023-2024. Let's go. So your candidates are Chris, Monty, Izzy, Sage, Zed, and Ron. Please show some appreciation for your candidates. In this election, there were 1,390 votes cast, and the quota to be elected is 695. In round one, Chris has received 272 votes. Izzy has received 145 votes. Monty has received 123 votes. Sage has received 64 votes. Zed received 739 votes. And Ron has received 47 votes. Zed has passed the quota and Zed is duly elected your state union.
Thank you all so much. I genuinely appreciate the support so much to my amazing campaign team. Every single one of you. Like, I honestly would not be here today without you guys. My amazing officer team currently, Tom, Ben, Carolina, Lupe, I love you guys so much, honestly. But I cannot wait to work with the new team and make shit happen.
Well done, mate.
Thank
Congratulations.
Hello, and I'm here with Kent Union student president, re-elected Zaid.
Thank you. Hi.
Congratulations. And how are you feeling right now?
I am literally shaking, but I am so grateful to be re-elected once more. I'm really glad that people saw the work I did and believed in me. I have a real, I have a real soft spot for Kent in my heart because I became the person I am here, and I want to give back as much as I can to my community. And I'm so grateful to everyone who voted, but the people who voted for me, I genuinely aim to fight for you, to represent you every single day while I'm in this role. I promise.
We love to see it. We love to see it. So, what is your off the top of your head? Because I know everyone's had a few drinks. Everyone's a bit excited. What is the top priority for you in the coming year?
My top priority for the year is firstly tackling the cost of living crisis because it's going nowhere so far, right? We want to continue fighting for that. But I'm a massive, massive advocate for EDI, for making sure that Kent has equitable opportunities for the diverse student body that we have and that we are as inclusive as possible. And I want to keep fighting for that. I want a new EDI strategy at Kent Union. I'm going to fight for a new EDI strategy at the university to really take into account our diversifying student body and make sure that people have the opportunities they need to be able to succeed in their life after Kent.
That's fantastic. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. How do you plan to challenge the university and stand up for students in the coming year?
As I've already done, in every single meeting I'm in, I fight for student rights and I make sure that the university listen. I'm not there to be their friend. I'm there to challenge them on what they do wrong and make sure that everything they do has a focus for students. We know that universities are marketized. We know that they're businesses, they're made for money, but the main priority is the student experience and making sure that students have the opportunities and the support needed to excel here. That's what they pay money for, right? They're customers and they need to be treated with the utmost respect and be treated in a way where they are given all the options to succeed.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. We're going to go with one last question. How are you going to be celebrating?
Ooh, that's a tough choice. Last year I went to NXT, so maybe I might go to NXT again tonight. It is an all-female lineup as well, so I'm very excited for that. So I might go to NXT. But we'll see where the night takes us. It's all gonna be fine. We'll figure it out. I don't know where I'm going yet, but depending on where my friends go, that's where I'll be headed.
I'm glad this is the section of the interview that you're being non-committal to, as opposed to the rest of it. There we go.
I'm going with the flow. That's the vibes.
We love that. Thank you very much, Zaid, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back soon with all the candidates sitting together.
final bit of me, and then you can all go back to enjoying your night. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's turned out tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I would just like us to do one last applause for all of our successful candidates tonight, and welcome the new 23-24 officer team.
Let's go, opposite team!
Dan, speak again. Dan. Dan. Dan, say what you said last time again. Will didn't hear I know something's wrong with your walkie-talkie, man. I can't understand a thing you said.
Hi guys, it's Shaw again, your moderator, and I'm here interviewing the winners. All right, congrats guys.
Let's go.
All right, so my first question for you guys is, what is your ultimate priority right now?
I'm gonna pass it to Tom first, and then we can work on this.
To be honest, right now is getting through the night. But genuinely, like, is listening to student voice and in empowering students to make the change they want, because it's not about my agenda, it's about yours. And honestly, I've not run on my priorities. It's about my skills and experience that's important, and about what you want changed.
Me next, is it? Oh, wonderful. Hang on, I'll play the game of cable that we've got going on. So, biggest priority this year is very simply, I suppose, it can be split into two things. The first is to genuinely continue that mission and sort of quest to put PGs back on the university's radar. Remind the university that postgraduates are just as important as undergraduates, and the support for them is just as important. And aside from that, I've immediately gone blank because it is so much sort of adrenaline and pressure running through. But generally, I want to be the candidate that will truly stand up for what matters to you. Ben Obaki was not just a slogan; it was a genuine meaning. So if you ever need me, get in touch.
Oh God. No. What was the question again? Remind me.
It was, what is your ultimate goal or aim right now, as a collective?
Goal or aim right now. I want to connect with every single academic society and group that exists within this university right now. I'm an anthropologist by training. I want to be able to gather as much data as I possibly can prior to starting this job to be able to best put me in the position to fight for their cause going forward in future. It's something I've already been doing with the Black Student Voices project, but now I've been thankfully elected into the position. I have the power to do it beyond just black students here at the university and do it for all. So yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
And also play a gig at Moody's.
My main priority right now is to enjoy myself.
Let's go.
But other than that, obviously, I want to represent each student as well as I can. But I think the best way to tackle that is to talk to the students, talk to them on a personal level, get to know them and get to know what they want. And yeah, that's my main priority.
Last but not least.
So my priority is to hit the ground running when it comes to the new team. I think this is a really strong team, of really strong skills, really strong experiences, and I think we're going to do some amazing things, and I want to be able to represent every single student here at Kent as a team and make sure we fight for them every day with a passion and make sure that the university listens. We're here. They will. Yeah, exactly. Tell them again. Exactly. We run this university. The students are the reason this university exists, and we are the people that are fighting for them on a day-to-day basis. And I will continue doing that. I will make sure this team continues to do that, and I'll make sure that every single person at Kent has the best possible experience they can have, and make sure that they're ready for life after as well. Like, this is sickening.
Yeah.
I love this.
Thank you. So you guys are excited to work together?
Yes.
Do you guys have any beef that we want to know about? No. Oh, okay.
Honestly, the only beef I have is the fact that I think that every other candidate here is better than I am.
Oh, okay. All right.
But it gives me the opportunity to prove myself.
Yeah.
And improve.
You're about to show us up in scrutiny panels when you show to be the best officer around. You're gonna be amazing.
Please.
All right. Enough. You guys already had all of that. But one last question before I send all of you off to celebrate. Who's the most wasted?
Hi.
Hi, it's me.
He's gonna be at Woody's. Go buy him some drinks.
Yeah.
Woody's at 9:20. Performing at Woody's at 9:20.
Okay, thank you guys so much. It was so lovely meeting you all. Congratulations on your win. This was Shah, your moderator, and I hope you all enjoyed everything that happened tonight. See you guys soon.
Thank you.